or sort of Christmas song. It's sort of like a whatever. It's sort of like just a regular song. It just works really well at Christmas. It's called Bells Like These. And you're like, well, what does that mean, Jeremiah? Why is it called Bells Like These? Well, one day I was watching a opera, Mozart's Magic Flute, right? And in the Magic Flute isn't the only magic instrument. There's also these bells, right, that Papageno has. Because they actually go into the bad guy's lair, and there's bad guys everywhere. He rings the bell, and oh, it just pacifies the villains right away. They're still awake, but they're just at peace, right? Papageno says if everyone had bells like these, they'd make beauty with this device. Like they'd stop evil. And I thought it was kind of interesting. And I was down in Seattle proper one day, busking. I was playing some music in the subway. And I come up, I'm having this sandwich, I'm sitting, because I packed my lunch for busking, and all of a sudden this protest goes by. I really didn't care what they were protesting, but I just wanted to go and see what a protest was like when you're in the protest. And I got to thinking about some of the tricks that are played on us so that we stay angry at another side, right? At somebody else who doesn't believe the same things that we believe. And it's like, sometimes it feels like people do that on purpose so that we stay angry and spend more money by focusing on those things or to try to control. Like, it feels like sometimes they're doing it on purpose. And I was like, well, what if they did it on purpose the opposite way, to trick us to be good, right? What if they tricked us to be good for a little bit? I mean, it's not as profitable, right? It's not as profitable. But what if that happened? And then I started thinking about the bells that Papageno had, right? What if they tricked us by saying that they had magic bells, magic Papageno bells? So that's what this song is about. It's about tricking people to be good and then saying, hey, you guys can be good anyways, because I think we can. I think we can. I have a very positive and optimistic look about the human race in general. And that's what this song is about. It's called Bells Like These. Dim was the morning as we marched to the city in the azure gray winter twilight, reflecting with friends while these streets erode. Three sisters came out of the night. Do not grow weary or frightened, for we have a gift for you all. And then one took out a garland of bells on a scarlet ribbon from her shawl. Bells like these compose an air of peace. Bells like these help one dance through dark days. They counterpoint the war anthems and crescendo over hateful ways. Bells like these roll past wheels of injustice. Bells like these harmonize with the divine. Their E-Day fix rings when a person is blue and can chime in a new time. We took much delight in their ringing prospects. The mirth of their notes filled the air as we began to replicate each and every fiber to bring these bells to those in despair. Our measurements were careful, our mimic of tone was precise. For if every human had bells like these, they'd make beauty with such a device. She could bring joy with allegro, he could augment the state of his peers, and their opus would be remembered with a medley for all the years. She could change common time to grander futures. He could shake the dust off of decency. They could modulate keys of happiness and reverberate their great frequency. Bright was the evening as we shared our new song and gave bells to each passing soul. And then the three sisters passed by us again, and we were eternally grateful. They said the bells that we gave you have no power. They are not the source of your joy. It was all of you who have won this day, and it was proven with our ploy. You can prelude great themes for the children with a motif that's pleasant and fair. You can ring all voices in unison for the good of people everywhere. You can calm down tempers with your timbre, and hateful dissonance is disposed of. You can score the earth with a great foundation to build a cadence of love, and your finale together can signal an end to the fear. Raise up souls with your every pitch and bring peace to every ear. Bells like these, it's us to us. It's up to us to ring peace to every ear. We don't need to be tricked into it. We don't need to. We can step strong every single day. You know what I'm talking about.